Hey my Capricorns, it's Christine here. Welcome to your December 2022 monthly zodiac sign reading. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. And for those of you that are returning, it's great to see you. I'm happy to have everyone here. I'm truly grateful. We are going to take a look and see what December has in store for you. Remember, my readings are timeless. Use your intuition and whichever placement you feel guided to look at, whether it's your sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, North Node, or any other placement. We will get started with some tarot and then oracle. So let's see what messages the universe has for my Capricorns. What do they need to know for this final month of the year? Okay. Bottom, we have the Page of Wands. Well, we're getting closer to your season in just about a week or so. So some of you may be feeling that fire and you're like, yep, I'm ready. Okay. Let's take a look. We have Four of Pentacles, Earth energy. We have Four of Wands, fire. King of Swords, got air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The Devil, Capricorn. You all made it to your reading. The Moon card, Pisces, Cancer. Ace of Cups, water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the Wheel, the fixed signs, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Okay. With the four, some of you may be seeing 4-4. I don't know why it just came to me, even though this is the only two cards. So with the Four of Wands and Four of Pentacles energy, I feel like some of you are going to be going inward in December, perhaps planning your steps as you approach your own solar return, as your birthdays come up. Some of you are taking time to contemplate, to reconsider, to kind of review, almost that Saturnian influence of like, okay, I'm reaching the end of my solar return, my birthday year. It's time to reflect, time to assess, time to set new goals. It's this energy of like, let's take a little bit of time out, because there's a little bit of seriousness with the Four of Pentacles. At the same time with the Four of Wands, I feel like you all may want to have fun, tap into some creative endeavors, but I feel like this too speaks together very positively, because many of you are either starting something new or wanting to start something new, but you're planting the seeds for that. So you may not start it right away in December, but I feel like it'll come a little bit later towards your season, perhaps in Aquarius. This is about planning for your not just creative endeavors and goals, but overall what you want your life to look like in this next year ahead. And I'll just say a happy birthday to all my Capricorns, even though you're going to start celebrating next week. There's a little bit of a protective energy here. I am hearing what's mine is not yours. And so some of you may be in December decluttering people, energies around you, things that are just making you feel weighted or heavy, things that are, you're just like, I can't anymore. I'm like so over this, I'm done. I'm ready to let this go. But I sense a lot of people energies. And I'll tell you why, because next we have King of Swords and the Devil. This is Capricorn energy, heavy, I'll say Libra energy here. And this is about boundaries. I feel like many of you are erecting boundaries, like heavy duty boundaries. It's almost like I kept getting what's mine is not yours. And so you may have people around you, any type of relationship that may have been trying to not use you in like a bad way, but take your time, take your energy. And it could be subconscious. Some people may not be realize they're doing it, but I feel at the same time in your with your energy, I feel like some of you realize I'm entertaining too much of this and I need to just cut it out. For some of you, this is something to be aware of. Your energy, your time, it's finite. Those are your most important resources that you'll have. And I feel like the closer we get into your season, the more it's like an alarm within, because it's almost signifying to you, you don't have all the energy or time in the world, although you can rejuvenate and renew your energy. But once time is gone, time is gone. And that's like a constant reminder with Saturn, right? Your sign's ruler, there's like ticking. So some of you may be feeling this urge or feel like time is running out, and you may be feeling like, okay, it's time to get to business. So there's a sense here, a serious sense of planning, of not necessarily cutting out the fun, but cutting out people who waste your time, your energy. And also too, where you may not feel like there's anything growing from that situation or relationship anymore. There may be a sense of completion there, a sense of walking away. And also too, sensing with some of you, especially with friendships, you may have had people, these are people where they complain about the same things over and over. Situations are the same things, they happen, or people that are not reliable, there's no commitment there. And you may be realizing, I'm done. Because when the King of Swords has his sword out, he's ready. I mean, that's already cut off. And there's a sense of really just looking at things intellectually, but also intuitively, and realizing, you know what, this is not working out. It's time to let this go. So some of you are working through that. There's a sense here of time management and energy management as well. What else is coming up here in December? We've got the Moon, the Ace of Cups. And again, I feel like this speaks of energies around you. There may be some secrets, some things that you sense and you feel, but you don't know what they are. And again, I feel like this has to do with energies around you, that you're going to be making a decision or reaching some type of conclusion or choice point about, do I still have these people in my life? Or do I set better boundaries, stricter limits, or do I just kind of fade away? Because your first card was the Four of Pentacles. And I sense a retraction from you. In December, it's almost like you're culling through your address book and you're like, which of these people, which people here, like, who still resonates with me, who doesn't? Do I enjoy doing this activity? Do I enjoy being in this space or in this location or whatever it is that I'm doing? Because there's, again, like a complete reassessment, because I feel like you are ready to get going on something brand new. You're starting to already think things up for your new year ahead, things to plant and things to dive into. And many of you are committed to developing this slow and steady. You're not in any rush, but you also cannot waste your time on people, places, things around you. In other words, you're not going to allow anyone to interfere in this. So there's a strong sense of culling through your life right now. In December, I feel like many of you are going to get into that mode, and you're like, anything that tries to impede my goals, any bad habits, any toxic energies, people, patterns that keep repeating themselves, they're gone, they're out. It's like a no. And so with this, I feel like it's almost like about getting honest with yourself. There's a sense here of really getting in touch with your own emotional aspect. And this is important, something to not close your heart upon, because I know with you, all my caps, it can be easy. And again, this is very general. It depends too on other placements in your chart. But sometimes when we have people around us or situations that we have to end, it may temporarily set you back or cause you to get into this type of energy, right? Where you're like, okay, creating a gate around me, I'm not letting anyone in, I'm focusing on me, I'm focusing on what's mine, and I'm going to keep working on my goals. So just be cautious about closing up your heart. You're being focused to keep your heart open, because that is your creative inspiration, your source of enthusiasm, of joy, of adventure and expansion, what you're going to create, especially here with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like something lucrative, something long-lasting, something stable is up your sleeve. I feel like you're going to be getting messages about this. So this may be a time for you to go inward, a time for you to take time to meditate, for stillness, for alone time, to recoup that energy for you. There's a lot about energy here. A lot about energy. Some of you may have been giving your time to things, not because you decided I'm just going to waste my time, but unknowingly, subconsciously, you may have been giving your time, your energy away to things that were not helping you meet your goals or allow you to make progress towards your goals or in the direction that you wanted them to. And I feel like December, it's it. We have the World card here. And so this is a cycle closing. And again, this also indicates to pay attention, because any patterns, any situations, anything that you see that's repeating, that means there may need to be awareness for you. Awareness, like an alert, like boom, boom, don't forget. Because if you see something and you're like, wait a minute, this seems familiar. It's the universe double checking with you, perhaps triple checking. Did you learn what you needed to? Because you don't want cycles to repeat again. So again, be very discerning, use your intuition and your logic. You're being called in this month to really tap into your intuition, to what your instincts are telling you, and to make sure that you are ready to close this part of your life out, to end anything that you don't want to repeat. What is this? We are in Sag, so we're going into Capricorn, and then we have Aquarius next. And so for some of you, these changes will shift, will end, and will take effect in Aquarius season. So that's coming up. Things are just moving really quickly. I feel like for anything, for you guys, anything that just remains, there's something about hidden. The thing is, you know what's interesting, what I'm getting with this? Some of you, there may be situations or people around you that are keeping things kind of hidden from you, almost like you need or you want answers, you want to know something. And the thing is, you feel it and you know, and you're getting signs about it. Your intuition is on par, and I feel like the closer we get to your birthdays, to your solar returns, the more oh my goodness, the sharper your intuition is going to get. So heed warning to this. We've got wolves here, right? This speaks to spiritual development. And then this wolf here, we got a black, is about using your instincts, balancing that out. There may be a time here too to separate yourself from people. Again, like I said, I feel like you're culling through people, places, things right now, and you're basically cleaning house. You're cleaning out things that are not allowing you or will not allow you to make progress towards the goals that you want them to. So I feel like in December, you're getting down to business. You're getting really focused so you can prepare for your next year ahead. There's a seriousness here before you're ready to have fun, because I feel like once you get that clear, then the fun begins for you guys. And it doesn't mean you're going to be working every single day, but I feel like it's like my caps. My apologies for the interruption. Let's continue on with your reading. See what else the universe wants you to know for December. I swear all of this is like pointing to the same thing. Staying focused, hold the course. I feel like, again, December is going to be like a pre-planning month before you take off, perhaps in January. Because I feel like, again, there's a culling, a cleaning out, getting your affairs in order, and really, some of you already know what you want to pursue. I feel like some of you already have your goals outlined. Some of you may already be working on them, maybe before Mercury retrogrades in your sign of Capricorn at the end of the month. Because I feel like a sense of, okay, time's coming up, we got to get this in order, which is extremely admirable, because this energy is very empowering. I feel like this is helping you light a fire under your butt, and it's allowing you to focus on what's important and what's not at this time. Some of you may have been distracted again and may have some of your goals maybe throughout this past year may have fallen a little bit to the wayside, hence this laser focus energy that we see here. What else does the universe want my Capricorns to know, please, for this month? Oh, you got 2 cards that turned over. Okay. We have composure. And we also have a yes. This reminds me of the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. It has similar like fire, light in the background, and this type of energy that they're leaping forward. Interesting, because they seem to embody very different energies here. But again, we have here composure and we have here staying focused. So you may sense a resonant theme here. Many of you are, I feel, very focused on your goals, and you're taking a look, maybe taking stock. Some of you may be already scheduling time to go over your goals, go over your year, to reflect, to see what went wrong so that you can make this upcoming solar return and even general 2023 year better. I just feel like there's a lot of reviewing, a lot of, you know what, it didn't work, we're going to try something different type of energy. And if you had something, sorry guys, if you had something in mind that you have been pondering about, we have the question is yes. I feel strongly this speaks to your own personal goals, what it is you want to go after. If there has been something or a few things you have been mulling over, yes. There's an energy. You see all the energy, the fire is isolated to one person. I feel like this is about you calling in your power, calling back your power, your energy from others, from times, things that no longer resonate to where you're going on this next part of your journey, so that you can utilize this to the best of your ability, to the most efficiency and to the maximum efficiency, right? This is about optimization. I almost feel like I'm talking like a Capricorn. This is about using your own tools to the best of your abilities so that you can accomplish everything that you want in less time, perhaps with the least amount of resources needed, while still making headway. Okay, what else do my Capricorns need to know, please, for this month? What other messages does the universe have for my Capricorns? Thank you. Okay, we got 2 cards for you. We have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. This may as well be your affirmation. You all Capricorns start off the year as a cardinal sign. You start off 2023 with a bang. Well, actually, no, 2022 into 2023. So we're rearing to go. There's a lot of energy for goals you help manifest, because the seeds we plant during your season come to fruition with Aries season, right? The start of the astrological new year, spring, another fellow cardinal sign. So a lot of you are thinking ahead. You're already thinking what seeds to plant. Many of you may be focused on, especially with the red, the root chakra and the pentacles here. This was at the bottom of the deck. Maybe focused on growing your wealth, changing jobs, promoting or going into higher level positions, expanding how you receive money. There's a greater focus on stability here and not being afraid to take chances. Perhaps starting your own business. This is such a wonderful energy. I love this. I need this energy. Then we got relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So I echoed something like this earlier. Again, I feel like you're culling away people that, again, this isn't just saying, I don't feel like you're saying these are bad, these are good. No, it's simply, you know, who is helping me in my path right now? Who's uplifting me, supporting me, reciprocal? Who's here for the long term versus who just wants something out of me? I feel like many of you are reassessing that. I know my Caps, you really love people that are committed, reliable, that are willing to put in the work in relationships just like you are. And I feel like many of you are getting clear about that as well. So this is about reprioritization of your time, your values, your efforts, so that they are matched as well. Let's get some final Starseed Oracle to close out your reading. You guys, this is the most uplifting reading we've had. I'm so excited for you all. I can feel this energy. It makes me excited. I think the only cap I have is my south node. Okay. We got 2 cards. Choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Yep. This is 4 of Pentacles. Again, many of you are starting early, and I'm not surprised. You all are many Capricorns have that energy of taking initiative, planning, responsibility, and really making their dreams happen. Not because it's easy, but because you put in the work. And that's what separates you from many others. Inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. I feel like, again, we have this with the Ace of Cups here. So it's about turning anything that has happened, that you've experienced up to this point in your life, especially in the past year and in your past your last solar return, as many of you are going to start completing a new cycle. It's about alchemizing any of that, turning into love and keeping your heart open, because this is directly tied with this and with this. And this is going to allow you to foment, to create, to nurture, and to build even more. I'm getting Empire vibes from you all. This is such a beautiful reading. My Capricorns, I hope this resonated with someone out there. If it did, comment down below. Let me know what you thought, what's happening with you. I'd love to hear it, and I always respond. If this has supported you, or you got any sort of golden nuggets, wisdom, or learned anything, and you like this, I would love it if you could support me and my channel. Hit the like button or the thumbs up, subscribe so you can see what other content is coming and you can stay attuned and up to date. Otherwise, I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon. Take care. Have a wonderful December, my Capricorns.